Hello, world. Manifesting part 4. Letting go and detaching from your desires. It's kind of tricky because long time ago I thought detaching from my desires was like, what do you mean? Don't think about them? Let them go? Really, it's not that. Detaching and letting go of your desires is basically stop worrying about the how it's going to come, and when it's going to come. Remember, there's no time. It's only time in this 3D world, this linear time. So you really can't put a time in this 3D world when you're dealing with divine timing. So we know for a fact that we need to be in alignment for the desires that we want. And I think that's one of the most challenging parts is getting in tune. Like a car is when it's misfiring and stuff or not working properly, it needs to get a tune-up. So we have to be in alignment for our desires on more levels than one. We have to be in a vibrational match. We have to have gratitude, attitude of gratitude mindset. We have to be emotionally entangled with our desires. We have to be in the receiving mode. We got to keep that good vibration going. Visualizing. But the biggest thing is letting go. Trusting the universe. I know, okay, when you first get your desires, the first thing that tends to pop up is the how. How am I going to get it? When is it going to come? And that when is going to be like, you probably can let go of the how faster than you can let go of the when. Because that's where that patience come in at. But I'm saying that to say this, that there's no need to rush nothing because remember, you're already good with it without it. So you don't want this resistance. You don't want to be like waiting for it and man, it ain't gonna come. Man, how's it gonna come? Trying to figure out these two things that you can't figure out with your conscious mind. So letting go and detaching from your outcome is crucial in manifesting. Because if you're constantly thinking about the outcome, how it's going to come, when it's going to come, you are not in the receiving mode of your outcome. When you let go of the detachment, when you let go of the how, the when, you get into the receiving mode. It's like I let go. It's finished. It's done. I already put in the work, the visuals, and everything for it to come. Now, I need to just stay in alignment, control my vibration, control my energy, keep my peace, and bring it on in. So part 4 of manifesting is letting go, detaching from the outcome. But I get it. I know when we want something, we want it because we feel we don't have it. But you have everything. That's crazy. You're connected with everything. That's kind of crazy. Then, like, how? Because everything is energy. You, me, the phone, the car, the house, everything is energy. And if you are energy and everything else is energy, you're connected to it. We are connected to everything in this world. Quantum physics shows and tells us that. But yeah, so detach from your desires, detach from the outcome, detach from the how, the when, and get into that flow state. So, yeah, you gotta you go from this point of wanting your desire to believing because of the repetition, right? So you just repetitiously think about it, and then from that wanting goes to believing, and then to that believing it goes to knowing, then detachment and letting go and letting it come in. Because long as you want your desires, the universe can't give it to you. Because in in the universe's not thinking, but in the universe's knowing, you already have everything you want. You might not be experiencing it, but you already have and connected with everything that you want. You just got to line up to those frequencies to attract the thing that you want. But it's already out there in this vast universe. You are connected to it. So, yeah, that is important. And it's probably one of the biggest lessons I learned is how to detach and let go and trust that the universe is working things out in my favor. Okay, as soon as you have your desire, right? Soon as you get concrete and you say, I want this, just like that car, right? You start seeing it. Picture this. Picture a guy that might be not in physical fit, right? And he goes to the gym. He's working. Sometimes we don't see the work show up yet, but it's working. So this guy's going to the gym. He's working out. Little does he know, maybe like 3 or 4 days, like, man, I don't see no results, man. It's not work, but it is working because he's doing the work. It hasn't shown up on his physical yet, but he is doing the work. So things are changing in the inside, but he just can't see it on the outside yet. 2 weeks go by. Somebody says, man, you've been in the gym, you've been working out, even though he didn't see it. Somebody else sees the physical change. So I'm saying that to say this, like, when you put your order in, it's already working. Just as well as you said you wanted that car and you start seeing it, it is working. It is working. It is working. Trust and believe things are shifting for you to attract your desires. Another example with this YouTube stuff. The minute that I locked it in my mind and said that I wanted to create a YouTube channel, things started shifting. I started talking to people that I knew that never did YouTube, and they was like, yeah, I do that too. Oh, I can help you this. Oh, I can help you this. Things start shifting for me to get my desired result. I just happened to want to do a YouTube channel. It wasn't like I wanted something else. So you can attract, you can do, you can get anything, because everything is possible. Believe in the possibilities. When it comes to belief, right? You can believe up to like 80% to 90%. You can't really believe 100%. Why? Because to believe 100% is just to go through life with that belief, but we have a mind, so we're gonna come in. We're gonna have doubts, them little bitty moments of, man, is it working? And then you're gonna quickly pull out a tool in your bag and say, yes, it's working. Everything is working, and you're gonna counteract those beliefs. It's gonna be times to where negative thoughts come in. So when I say be positive, stay away from negativity, because I say that because you already have your own things coming in your mind that you need to attend to. So you can't really be taking on everybody else's negative energy and discouragement and disbeliefs. You can't do all that when you have your own natural things that come in. It's you will have doubts. But you know that those doubts and that worry is probably something dealing with the future. You're not in the present moment. If you worrying about something that's not going to work later, that's being in the future. Get out of there. Come back, come back, come back. Stay in the present moment. So yeah, manifesting part 4, letting go, detaching from the outcome. How do we detach from the outcome? Don't worry about the how, the when. Let the universe shift and then take inspired action when necessary. You'll know. You'll know when that inspired action hits you, because it's not going to have no resistance in it. It's going to be like, man, I should do that. And then there's times where it's like, man, I should do that. And then there's something over here going, man, that's not going to be right. That's not. But then there's times it's going to be like, man, I should do that. You feel good about it. You feel inspired to do it. That's your inspired action time. That's that gut feeling telling you to proceed. That's that gut feeling saying you got the green light. Go ahead. But even that is, it takes time to build, to get that intuition stronger. You already have intuition. You already got the gut feeling, but to tune into it to where you more or less listening to it as opposed to overriding that gut feeling into the forcing. Like something could say, man, I should do that. And something might in your brain say, man, that's not good, man. That's not good. But then you might be like, I really want to do it. And you override that gut feeling, and it doesn't end up working out so well. So being tapped in, tuned in, and turned on to your intuition, your gut feeling, for that inspired action to take. But yeah, so manifesting part 4, detachment, letting go. If you showing the universe you still want it and want it and want it and want it and want it, they can't give it. You gotta let it go. Okay, before I close this, I used to be a person like, if I went to a party, like, I wouldn't be all off in the crowd, right? You know what I'm saying? I was that person that sat back, like, but because I wasn't interacting and all that stuff, then more people approached me. It's almost like you're letting go, you're detaching from what that is. The more you like know you have something and don't want it, the more it shows up. Hello world.